The leap from amateur events to professional ones is still quite a long one in mixed martial arts. The Arashi-Do tournament was fought in a gym, on the hard wood, and the kind of mats you can buy at the hardware store. NFC 9 was fought at the Shaw Convention Center, in a ring. Graydon had screaming fans. I had my girlfriend. And this guy. Graydon's show had ring girls and a jumbotron. Nonetheless, I'm of the belief that you can't just jump into a professional fight, even though some people do. In my first fight of the tournament, I fought this gentleman, a fellow Calgarian. Pancration is basically a lighter version of MMA. You're padded, there's no elbows allowed, and no hard shots to the head. A distinct disadvantage for a fighter like me, who relies on strikes. Also in Pancration, open palm to the face is allowed. Knees from the tie clinch and takedowns are all allowed. So are strikes to the body on the ground. I won my first fight by decision, and instantly had my second fight in the semifinals. I got in a bit of trouble in my second fight, but managed to escape with another tie clinch and finish it off with a straight armbar. I was exhausted by this point and went outside to throw up just before the gold medal match. With hardly any energy and no lunch, I was essentially dominated in the final match and lost to a straight armbar. Despite losing in the finals, coming in second in my first tournament wasn't a bad start to my MMA career. My performance would easily be put to shame, however, by Graydon the Cowboy Tannis.
Graydon the Cowboy Tannis!
Graydon had once told me that he was a giant killer, and he was looking to prove that claim tonight. Back at Knuckles, I discussed strategy with Graydon, Chad, and Max.
Nick Perry, yeah, I've seen him fight before. I've seen him fight twice. He used to be about 225 pounds, and now he fights at 185. I saw him last time. He's a lot smaller, but still big, strong. So
Graydon needs to control his distance better than he has in the past. I've been working that with him a bit, like just trying like a lot of angles, that sort of stuff. Nick looks like a strong dude, so Graydon's got to sidestep more. I mean, use the clinch when he has to. He's got a good clinch.
Fuck, no technique while swinging, and hopes he wins.
181 pounds. He is originally from Burnley, England, now living in Port Moody, British Columbia.
At the end of round one, Graydon had fought off 2 submission attempts and taken some heavy hits. Max was full of advice for Graydon, and in round 2, it would pay off. When my tournament was all said and done, I began counting up my injuries, and had my first experience with collie ear. Now I grant you that both of my ears are strange looking, but compare the cartilage in the injured ear on the left to the regular on the right. Collie ears, scraped knees, and black eyes end up being the least of a fighter's worries.
I had my arm popped.
My knee buckled a bit before the fight, but it's all good. I mean, I'm used to the knee pains and stuff.
black eyes all the time.
My arm goes pop, pop, pop.
Eye that I'm 3/4 blinded.
Tore up both my shoulders.
Foot is a disaster.
My next step is a glass eye once my eyelids start giving out.
Broken noses.
And yeah, I'm icing it now.
My right knee is actually a disaster.
Nothing major. Broke my rib once.
It's just been pain since.
It's dangerous out there.
Thumbs.
Pop. Heard it.
Honestly, the only time I don't feel injured, like body-wise, like aches and pains and stuff like that, is when I'm drinking beer or I'm rolling on the mats, because your adrenaline's up. Maybe that's why I like the fight too. I don't know.
Probably.
Yeah, you know, psychologically get rid of some of that pain.
My parents' opinion on Cauliflower and fight injuries was an obvious one.
The fact that you re-injured it to make it get worse the second time before it had a chance to heal, it was really upsetting to me. And I visualized you're never looking the same. And now you're doing something that is quite likely to rearrange your face at 25 years old, so.
But he's never had an
I'm not thrilled.
I wondered if the pros' parents felt the same way.
My dad loved it, because my dad, he's like an original mixed martial artist. He's got a brown belt in judo and a black belt in taekwondo. And yeah, so he was all gung-ho with it, and he still likes it. And he just doesn't want me to get hurt, obviously, like any parent. My mom thought it's kind of weird, thought it was barbaric, all that sort of stuff. And but she likes Randy Couture.
My dad thinks it's just a bit crazy. My mom hates it because I come to work. I work with my parents. It's family business, so I come with, you know, black eyes all the time and broken noses. So my mom doesn't like it. She can hardly wait till I quit. My dad's not really sure what to make of it yet. He's more worried. He thinks like boxers, and he works on we have brain damage or something. But
Despite the concerns of some parents, others are eager to get their little guys involved in the sport. Every Saturday at Knuckles, young parents look on as their kids are taught the importance of fitness and the discipline needed for mixed martial arts.
Boy, nice tackle, big improvement. Let's go. Good. Boy, let's go. Exhale up.
Accidents do happen every now and then, but at this age, it's easy to bounce back when you've hurt yourself.
Because you were mounted pretty much the whole round, winner! But you gave up a lot of weight, so good heart, good work.
Starting at such a young age, these kids could become stars. Jordan Mean, son of the gladiator Lee Mean, is what those kids could become.
Well, he started when he was like 3 years old, doing the karate stuff and, you know, doing class and running around with the other kids and doing point fighting tournaments and all that. And then he, you know, take some time off and then get back into classes again and stuff. So it's kind of his whole life.
Jordan is part of a new generation of young fighters that were raised watching the sport of mixed martial arts.
Just did lots of tournaments all over the place. Went to Vancouver, I think was my first one, or Edmonton, one of the two. Big tournament in Vancouver. It was fun. We did jiu-jitsu there. We didn't really know what it was, but I've had quite a few. My first fight I was 10, so took time off for a bit, and now I just got back into it. I've been fighting every month. But
when I asked Lee about being concerned for his son's health in the ring, he put it in fighter's perspective.
No, I mean, because it doesn't matter what sport you play. You could, you know, he'd be out skateboarding and, you know, they get tons of injuries, and motocross and lacrosse and hockey, and at least this sport, you know what you're getting. You know, there's accidents that happen, and they could happen just walking to school. You know, so I don't worry about that stuff, but injuries from the sport are very few. I'd rather see he gets a cracked hand from a fight than, you know, getting cheap shotted from someone's hockey stick in the face because the guy's mad or something. At least he knows what he's getting. Yeah.
16-year-old Jordan has some lofty ambitions.
Just be the best. Yeah, keep winning.
Fight in the UFC, fight in Pride.
For sure.
Jordan recently fought for and captured an amateur title.
Yeah, Alberta lightweight, 155-pound division. Yeah.
Titles and awards, I would discover, are no stranger to Lee Mean and his gym, the Canadian Martial Arts Centre. As well as owning the Canadian Martial Arts Centre, Lee also owns the Rumble in the Cage circuit, and has a theory for his fighters' success.
We believe it's a legitimate sport before it was ever a legitimate sport. You know, back when it was just the thing you saw on pay-per-view, we were doing it. We were training it every day. We would go cross-train with guys from other gyms and other places. Try to fly to California all the time and train with Roy Harris for Jiu-Jitsu and Boss Rutan. And what can we do to make ourselves better, and how do we pass that on to the people around us? So making that effort, and then plus the money we've committed to the promotions company for putting on shows, it's all tied in where the community knows the sport, because we've had, you know, 16 shows. Community supported us. They get to know the local fighters. They're becoming local celebrities because of the efforts we put in. And it'd just be a matter of time, you know, when the rest of the country finds out who these guys are, and they see how good our show is. So
one of those Lethbridge stars, and arguably the most talented on Lee Mean's 28-man roster, is Justin the Houdini Tavernini. Christmas came a little late for the fight team at Knuckles. And it came in the form of a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt named Anderson Goncalves, and a title shot for Max Marin versus Justin Tavernini. Anderson and Max would become training partners because they would be fighting on the same card in Lethbridge.
Yeah, Tavernini's a tough kid, man. He has a good career. I mean, he's got a lot of victories. I mean, in Muay Thai, he's got a lot of victories in Muay Thai. And in MMA, he's got quite a bit of victories too. And I don't know, man, I want to fight. I want to fight. I mean, especially after what I did last time.
Anderson would be fighting a wrestler, and Max would be fighting a striker. And with Anderson's ability to cause submissions, and Max's ability to strike, they made what would seem to be ideal training partners for the battle at hand. On my way down to Lethbridge, I grew concerned about Max and his state of mind.
I think he just sort of wants to finish up his fighting career, obviously on a positive note, but the fact that he knows he's going to maybe not be fighting again for a long time or ever, I think that means that his head might not be where it's supposed to be. Hopefully I'm wrong.
I just want to fucking party all the time. You know, like it's on party all the time, party all the time, party all the time. Eddie Murphy, man. My girl likes to. Boxers have been doing this shit for years.
To help with his weight cut, Max is applying a makeup remover called Alvaline to his body. When applied to the skin, it makes you sweat.
Yeah.
For Anderson, a man with ties to the famous Gracie Jiu-Jitsu family and Quentin Rampage Jackson, this would be his first fight in Canada.
I feel like water is the best thing in the world, you know, but it is true, you know. Water is the best. You can't live without it.
With your experience so far?
Oh yeah, great. That's good stuff. Good adrenaline, good stuff going on. Can't wait to get in the cage. It'll be fun.
I haven't seen this cage. Pretty small. I saw it on TV. Pretty small. Can't tell you how I'm excited about this one.
Lee Mean oversaw the proceedings as the official weigh-ins began.
So first off, if I could get Max and Justin Tavernini up here, this is our main event for tomorrow. That's it? Yeah. 36, thanks, Max. Justin? Oh, I was hoping you'd wear the stripes.
You got my camera.
136 as well. 164. Thanks, Rob.
Wait, you gotta. You're 160. I got shoes on that. 170. You know. Want me to take my clothes off?
No, that's good.
After all fighters successfully weighed in, the politicians had their say.
So there might be some city councilmen there. There might be other people important to the city there. So what I'm asking is that each of you act absolutely professional. You're here to fight, you're here to have a good time, and you're here to do the best that you can. What I don't want to see, and I'm sure the promoters don't want to see it either, is a lot of profanity, a lot of gesturing to the crowd, anything that would embarrass the sport, anything that would embarrass promoter, anyone, do anything that would embarrass your coach, right? Please don't do it. Because the more professional these shows come out, the more sportsmanship we show, the more positive feeling that's generated because of events like this, the bigger these events are going to get, and the more opportunities each of you are going to have to fight, not only here in Lethbridge, but throughout Western Canada, right? Good luck to you all. Going to see you all tomorrow. We're going to examine everything and try and keep everything as safe as we can for everybody. Thank you.
You know something's getting big when the politicians get involved. With the hope for a great performance out of Max and Anderson, all the fighters from Knuckles made their way down to Lethbridge.
That's the first piece of cheesecake I've had in years.
Graydon's better when he's fat.
Like people's that, oh, they have a huge name, you know? Yeah. Like
As the arena filled and interviews began, Max seemed more and more like he didn't want to be there.
My wife, my kids, my house. What the hell am I hungry for? I'm not hungry for anything, man. You gotta be hungry to fight.
Anderson, donning his full Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu gi and black belt, was ready to make his way to the ring.
Anderson, Goncalves! Rob Lang!
Like that. Good height. Anderson attacked from the bottom a little bit more right away. Rob's got to be careful here. His arm's already trapped. Muscles his way up. Absolutely not allowed. Elbows from there. Good. Those are allowed though. Very nicely done. Straight left hands. Punching from the bottom effectively is extremely difficult, and Rob, of course, he's young. Just being very patient. Very fast shoot. You see a wrestling shoot there, and he just is going to keep attacking, going forward, forward, forward. Not going to let him go. Oh, throws the flying knee.
Just misses too.
An armbar, it's in under his armpit.
Straight for a straight armbar there. Yeah, figure four.
Shows how strong he is.
Pick him up, get his arm up.
Let's see if Rob Lang's learned his counters to the triangle. Yeah, he's dropped his arm. Oh, and he gets out. Now he's going to throw. That was nice. And there's the first round.
Good first round.
He only landed on the ground. That's it. Anderson's very active, and he decides to try to take down Rob. It's going to be tough to take Rob Lang down. The rest of the screaming at his fighter.
There's caught an armbar, stretched right out.
And he rolls out of it.
Obviously he's got some good flexibility.
Oh, he clears the leg off of his head and is able to get out of the armbar from the black belt. That was an impressive counter. Oh my gosh!
He calls a timeout because he lost his mouthpiece or his contact.
He's waving at his face, calling a timeout now. And for anybody that does not know, there is no standing 8-count in MMA. There is no timeout in MMA. You are in a fight. You go until somebody stops it.
The winner by TKO at 3:54 in the second round. In the blue corner, Anderson Goncalves.
Excuse me. I want to dedicate this fight for a good friend and a person I know. Just passed away. His name is Carson Gracie. I bet everybody here know who it is. So this fight is for you. Rest in peace.
Anderson's win is a bizarre one. Nonetheless, a win is a win, and it fires up everyone from Knuckles, including Max.
What the fuck? I was hoping you'd hit him in the liver because he was like this, eh?
Yeah.
So I was hoping you were going to come in. What the blow?
Yeah, I threw in the head. I don't know if you saw.
No, you said really good.
Saw the head kick.
Well, look mature for your first fight.
More relaxed on the ground. I just really want to stand up more, I guess. I thought I could have threw some good knees or kick, you know? Because I knew he was getting tired. And once he tried to take me down and I was scrambled, so yeah, I thought he would probably mentally he would be thinking, oh, I can't take him down, so you know, I would have gotten tired. Because he used a lot of strength to take me down. I just want to strike more.
Training on Monday, brother. There's always Monday.
Thanks, God. Training Monday. Be ready for next.
It was almost Max's turn to fight, in what I assumed would be the final fight of his career. He seemed more than a little nervous.
Tonight's main event is sponsored by Gold's Gym. And introducing in the blue corner, from Knuckles Gym in Calgary, weighing in at 139 pounds, Max Little Sumo Marin. And in the red corner for the Canadian Martial Arts Center in Lethbridge, weighing in at 139 pounds and trained by the Gladiator Lee Meehan, your favorite magician, Justin Houdini Tavernini!
Together, they're two.
They're together. Here we go. Hands high. Max catches his leg off the leg kick immediately. Max wants this on the ground. Big scoop, very nice scoop. Takedown. Again, away from the cage. It's away from the cage, so he's got some space to do what he needs to do. Little heel kick into Max's leg, and Max tries to bring down an elbow, and Justin needs to get some space.
There's a partial sweep there, and Max recovers, gets his balance. Max again, very aggressive. We know he's going to be. Justin goes right there, heel hook. Max is trying to work a toe hold on the other end, it looks like. 3 or 4 toe hold, and Justin's working a heel hook hard from the other side.
Max is burning his heel down, and Justin doesn't look like he's got his heel all the way up, and Max hasn't got full hold of Justin's heel either, so both let go of their holds. But Justin ends up on top.
Punch to the body, punch to the head, uses the pass. Good job by Max to position himself.
Justin. Straight right hand, and Max comes right underneath for Justin.
Nice elbow right there. Justin goes for armbar, Max defending. Again, he's been there so many times, he knows what he's doing there.
He's kind of
trying to sit through and take the arm, strike into the leg there at the elbows.
He's going to clear his leg and rolls out. One nice big left. Oh, that's a hard elbow. Another hard elbow.
Nice rolling elbows he's throwing there. Justin's again looking for the sweep. There he goes. He gets it. Gets the sweep. Nice reversal, and he strikes.
He's back up again.
Good. Nice jab.
Elbow to a right roundhouse kick.
Goes for the liver kick.
Have to step into this. It makes it much harder. 2 jabs right on his nose. Max Baron decides to switch stances, going into a southpaw stance. Checks that kick. Justin's keeping him off, standing nicely now after a couple of takedowns, and he collapses. His elbows and knees, he's got to hold on to this clinch. And he uses takes Justin's stand up, and when he collapses, he's able to scoop his legs and take him down.
So he's got to get his right arm out of there right now. The elbow's being allowed. He's in a very bad spot. There he gets and snakes it back through. Max starts kneeing to the head. Justin's defending. Stops the mount. Again, Justin's very good at going to his knees. You can see how he creates space there. There he's got his knee in. And there he's got half guard full. And he's got butterfly guard.
Came in hard with that right hand, but it didn't look like it landed.
Oh, missed it.
Sideways, Max's arm again. Max doesn't want to stand back up. He wants to keep Justin on his back here. He wants to keep him on his back in his own corner. And that right hand.
Nice, good body, right elbow. Good combination by Max to attack. And he ended the round.
Very exciting first round, back and forth. Three takedowns by Max.
Round two.
Again, Max Marin very successful on taking Justin down as soon as he threw any kind of barrage in the first round. And Justin comes out with a hook, straight right. Max sees it. Nice jab through the middle. Max sees it.
Goes for a liver shot. Max backs away.
Blocks that knee with his forearms. Clips the top of his head there and defends the takedown finally. Max tries his own kick.
Nice block by Justin. And kicks back to the elbow. Nice short elbows.
Defends a takedown. He's got some knees in there now. Max is going to be in trouble. Defending a takedown, and he just jumps to guard.
Got butterfly guard right now, and he's going to try and work that straight arm right there. Justin's got it out. He's clear. Again.
Justin obviously wants to get back up. He's lazy on his takeaway. Walking away, getting lazy, and Max just trips him.
Not going to get the heel hook. It doesn't look like Justin's pretty flexible, and he's working it hard though. Oh, but he gets transition. He's on top.
Well, again, he had a lot of success in Justin's guard in the first round, and that's where he wants to head back to. He's going to head back into Justin's guard.
He's looking to pass. He's got one leg over. Trying to get him out. Justin shucks him off there and looking to sweep again. Oh, he's got half guard.
Short range elbows. And that one right on the forehead.
So I think that's why he cut him there.
Yeah, see that?
Oh, when the arm bar decided not to, Justin pulled his arm back. Oh, but now he's got his back with that body triangle. Not yet. Oh, he's just got hooks in. Justin's trying to break down the grip there. Oh, now he's got body triangle. And Justin looks relaxed, but he's got to get out of there.
Max has got him stretched right out.
He's got a swivel, he ain't gonna get out. He's done.
Max Marin with the cross face. Justin taps out.
Yeah. One little mistake and cost you the fight. Good match. Let's take a look at the replays on those.
Decision, the winner by tap out at 2:41 of the second round in the blue corner. And the Rumble in the Cage championship title holder, Max Marin.
And there you have the winner, Max Marin. Again, world-class fighter. And
ladies and gentlemen, thanks for coming out tonight. On behalf of League MixedMartialArts.ca Promotions.
With the smile on Max's face as he celebrated his victory, I wondered if it was even possible for him to still be considering retirement.
Good job, buddy.
The Gladiator congratulated Max and asked if he would mind giving an interview to Full Contact Fighter.
That's my last fight. I'm retired after 3.
Oh, is that right?
I have an entire team to take care of. I'm 12 for shit. I thought I fucked him up with some of those elbows. I thought he was done. And those slams, I thought, when I landed on some of those slams, I'd wait a second and think in my brain, well, this motherfucker's knocked out. But he wasn't, and I dropped some bad elbows on him, and he was tough. And he came, and I mean, we had a good fight. We saw it firsthand.
So you mentioned while you were down there that could be your last fight.
I'm doing it, bro, because I want to move on with my life. I want to do promotions. I want to make money, and you can't do that shit if you keep fighting, unless you're in the United States making top dollar. And in Canada, we're like the United States was a whole bunch of years ago. It's really this many guys. It's a fucking fistful of guys, hand-selected amount of guys that are going to make money, that are even trying to make money, and nobody's really even making money. With 2 kids and a wife and a mortgage and a fucking car payment and a business to pay and fighters to look after, that's a lot on my plate, man. So I just have to I made a decision. But I know it's going to hurt me. I know I'm going to want to fight. What do I do? I don't know. I don't know.
Although sad about retiring, Max has his ambition in his fighters to keep him occupied.
All you guys, you know, if you step in the ring, if Grego's going to step in the ring, I want to see my boys do well. I mean, they represent me. They represent what Knuckles is. The better we do, the more we grow, the more better guys come into us, you know. If we lick ass, who the hell's going to come into us, right? This is a business in the end. These guys understand that. But we're also doing, because we love it. We're friends and we help each other, and I want to see my boys win, man. I want to, you know, I'm training hard with them. Hard for me to train them if I have to train me. So, you know, it's that scenario.
And it's with that scenario, unfortunately, that the story of Max Marin's fight career ends, at least for now.
Jab, jab, okay? You're jabbing.
Max continues to train his fighters, male and female. And every day, to the dislike of some parents and the support of others, new faces walk through Max's door, hoping to one day test themselves in the ring. Max's parents are not heartbroken to hear about the end of his career.
Oh, bro, they're so happy that I'm not fighting, man.
You have told them?
Yeah, I told them. That was my last fight. And they're like, oh, that's a smart choice, you know, you got a good business. And I'm like, yeah, shut the.
And as for me, I continue to train with Knuckles Pros and fight in amateur events, but have yet to pluck up the courage to step into a professional ring. My parents couldn't be happier.
You know, I'm a good fighter. That's why I kept persisting until I won again. I mean, those 2 losses with Quinville, that was garbage. I mean, my first loss, that shouldn't have ever been a loss because that shit was stopped ridiculously early. And I got caught in an armbar in the second fight. Well, you saw that one. Ryan Diaz is ranked #1 in the world. I think that fight with Ryan Diaz, the stoppage was early, but fuck that bitch. I mean, he was getting beaten down. Well, he wasn't going to do nothing to me. I was stronger, faster, better. Dude, that guy, he could hope all the fucking he wants in the world. Now he'd have a better chance than me. I think his stand-up is sick. He's really good for stand-up. But if he gets on the ground with me, dude, I'll fuck him up with elbows. And he can't submit me. And I can ground and pound him to a fucking oblivion. So, you know, if I fight Ryan Diaz, I mean, I still kill him. But that's the thing, I'll win because I know I can win against him. I've got his number, you know? I mean, the bottom line, we're all athletes going out and doing our shit. And it really depends on who was mentally more prepared that night. That's the other aspect about winning or losing. You can win all the time like Tito Ortiz, and no offense, because Tito Ortiz is like my idol too, but you can win all the time like Tito Ortiz or Matt Hughes, but so fuck what? Those guys lick ass. Every time they fight, I go get a sandwich. Why the fuck am I gonna watch Matt Hughes? Why the hell am I gonna fight why the fuck am I gonna watch Kevin Randall? But when Emelian Fedor gets on, fucking rights I'm watching. When Alistair Overeem gets on, I'm fucking watching, bud. And same with, I mean, with a bunch of guys. I mean, you know, like, the Iceman. I like the Iceman, he's good. And I'm just fucking lazy, man. I just don't want to do this shit anymore. I want to lift on my time, you know, I want to do my shit. I don't want to do things like, thinking of this guy, oh, I gotta win, I gotta go. You know, that sucks. But fighting, fuck, if you gave me 1 5-minute round, I would fight every fucking weekend. just to fight, because I would have gassed out, fuck it, you know? If they pay me well, I mean, yeah, I'll fight. I mean, they like to see me fight. As long as I can get pay and assurance that, hey, I'm putting on entertainment, every motherfucker is making money, so why can't I make money? And once that happens, I think you're gonna see the sport fucking skyrocket.